Welcome to Truck and Truth Live. Another live edition. I know I went live earlier. So I figured I'll go live one last time today. I'm up. So I got one like. Who do I have in the building? Who do I have in the building? Trucker G, welcome to the building. Welcome to Truck and Truth. I am your boy, Aaron Hamilton. Still awake. I did take a nap. Rocky finally got a picture, and it's really small, and I can have a hard time seeing. I gotta wear old man glasses. I'll be squinting and shit. But still awake. No, actually, I went to sleep, man. For a little bit, just to get a nap in. I wanted to call this PSA Move Forward. Y'all know that I've been talking about and promoting Roast Tube. Roast Tube is still coming. But I'm gonna push it out a little bit. I wanted to start shooting for. I'm actually gonna start shooting for it tonight. But with the weather and stuff, all the time, man. With the weather and stuff and how it's been up here in the Midwest, I'm actually gonna start shooting stuff tonight. But I'm gonna try to start putting Roast Tube and stuff together and start airing it as a series over the next 3 weeks to a month. So, and it's gonna be hilarious. And I got a few people that I'm gonna do on a chopping block, and I'm gonna bring them to Roast Tube, and I'm just gonna roast them. So, other than that, moving forward with my channel, I just want to let y'all know I'm gonna start out another series called Numbers Don't Lie. But also with that, I'm gonna put a disclaimer in. It all depends on how you use the numbers, and really, it's not that hard. And I'm gonna put the numbers don't lie in, and I'm gonna talk about the fundamentals behind the numbers of business. And it doesn't matter whether you're in trucking or whether you want to open up a fast food chain store like McDonald's or something. It does not matter what kind of business you want to get into, because primarily the fundamentals are the same across the board. Here on Truck and Truth, hey, I want to grow all my subscribers organic. My bad, I'm still here. I'm still here. Don't leave. I'm still here. That's my homeboy, Trucker Gill. He just gave me a call back. But yeah, I want to continue to grow all my subscribers organically, like how I've been doing. All right, again, without monetizing my channel at all. Not going to do that, especially for content. But moving forward, so you guys get to check out and see what I'm doing, and just me explaining to y'all moving forward. So Numbers Don't Lie. I'm gonna start a series on that. Start talking about the fundamentals of numbers, getting behind the numbers, exposing my real numbers that I've already done before, but I'll do it again. What's up, Truck Gills in the building? Just got off the phone with you. So everybody else is still in here. I'm just basically giving everybody a map out what I'm doing. I got Roast Tool coming soon. I'm gonna start shooting that stuff tonight. And as far as that, I'm gonna start a new series called Numbers Don't Lie. So if you guys want the fundamentals behind how businesses structure themselves, I'm going to talk about how to lay down foundation and how to build a foundation before you start expanding, and then how to expand, and then how to sit and build wealth and stuff like that as a business owner. That's basically what I'm doing. My goal on this entire channel is not just to entertain y'all by, joking and goofing off, and doing things like that diet water commercial or roasting and stuff like that. Also, it's just to help educate and motivate everybody who is interested in coming into trucking, interested in going from being a company driver into a successful owner-operator. And I want to help people build, successful businesses. So definitely look out for that. But moving forward, it's what I think. All right. It's what I think. across YouTube right now, some people got a big old target on their back because they put themselves in that situation. Let's just call it how we see it. You know what I'm saying? Some people put a big ass target on their back because they put themselves in them situations. And as far as Chuck and True going to continue to entertain that bullshit that coming from the other side and stuff, I ain't doing it. You know, I'm a kid around, I'm a joke around with the shit, but I am not doing it. Who you calling a bitch? Who? Me? Somebody else? Who? I got Ken Cruz in the building. I got Nightcrawler in the building. I got Rocky in the building. Gil, who you talking about, bro? That's your phone doing that? But that caught me off guard. Shit, that caught me off guard. That almost made me start thinking like, who you talking about? I ain't done no bitch shit. Not that I think of. But as far as what I'm saying though, I think as far as how I'm going to maneuver this channel forward is I'm not going to sit here. I'm just not going to sit here and entertain that bullshit, if that makes sense. I'm not going to. I see. I guess your phone don't. I'm just not going to entertain all of that stuff over there. Like, but you guys are going to get roast tube. I'm just kind of pushing it back a little bit. Just want to push it back. Just because the weather has been crazy. 1 minute it's snowing up here, and then it turn around and they want to act like it's spring. So roast tube is getting pushed back a little bit. But I am going to start shooting roast tube tonight. So all the heads that I had on the chopper block is still there. And then once I get to episode 3 on roast tube, I'm going to start putting in there on like whose head do y'all want me to put on the chopping block and then roast next. Jokes are jokes. So anyone who gets offended by a joke, it is what it is. I don't really care. Any response videos made to it, I'm not going to respond to it. Any of that stuff is all just for good fun. It's all just for some good laughter, you know. And the first episode is going to be a surprise because not only am I going to roast the people I say I'm going to roast, the person I'm going to say I'm going to roast, I'm going to add one more person into it at the same damn time, and I'm going to give y'all 2 for 1 on the first episode. So roast 2. You know what I'm saying? So roast tube, be on the lookout for that. And I'm going to still continue to promote it. Hashtag roast tube. So, and other than that, business-wise, like I said, numbers don't lie. Numbers don't lie. I would like to get Chucky Gill in on that. You know what I'm saying? Where he could collab with me behind it. So that way, you got me as a business person at a small scale that does a lot with spot market, and I would like to get Chucky Gill in on that too, as far as talking about numbers and how to get people to understand the fundamentals from time to time. So Chucky Gill, if you down to do that, man, you know, let everybody know. But you gotta tell your phone to stop calling people a bitch and shit, cause they might rub somebody the wrong way. It caught me off guard. Chucky Gill said, I guess my phone don't like you, LOL. And Rocky came back and said, that's going to be funny. Life is about good fun and laughing. Yes, it is. Life is about having good fun and laughing. You know, trucking itself, man, out here, we all fucking sacrifice a lot at the end of the day. When we're out here on the road, we're away from our families, we're away from all of the social norms that we grew up doing and stuff like that, to come out here, the best thing you could do just to carry on through your day from time to time is laugh and stay focused on the job, and then get to the money. You know, that's what we're all out here to do. Let's do that. You know, this whole back and forth shit that we're seeing on YouTube that, hey, I even played in, I'm down on my side with that. You know, I can make a video on a video on a video about the motherfuckers that's out here doing it and doing it wrong and giving people wrong information. I can continue to keep doing that, but at the end of the day, I understand you guys are tired of me speaking on that shit, and I know you guys are probably tired of hearing YouTube speaking on it. So I'm just be real. I'm just going to continue to keep pushing forward. You know, the thing is, I want people who watch my channel that's taking the information from this channel, see me bring myself forward, offer the information that I'm giving you guys, and then also the information I'm giving you guys. If someone's out there actually listening to it, putting it to the test, and doing their thing, um, I want to see them spring forward too. You know, so that's what it's about. That's one of the reasons why I'm not going to monetize this channel, and that's another reason why I'm not going to ask for donations, because I'm going to show y'all the right way of doing it. You know what I'm saying? Also, I got another question to all the subscribers out there, to all of y'all that's in here right now. How many ever is in here? It says 4 with 5 likes. I might got 5 in here. But I've been in contact on the offline side with Guilty. Guilty, everybody knows Guilty's got a store. Guilty 718, or it's called G718gear.com. Y'all can go and look at some of Guilty stuff. We got different t-shirts for flatbedders, reefers, and stuff. And I kind of like that concept. And I felt like if I was going to promote the Truck It True brand, and if you guys wanted to help aid into the growth of my business, which is A&S Freight Express, why not do it in a way where I'm not taking in donations, but if you guys want to rep the brand of Truck It Truth and stuff, and then help me at the same time by building this company into something that's out here marvelous, so that way y'all putting money in, but y'all getting something back. And then coming out with that, I was wondering how would y'all feel if I started a store promoting my own brand with you know, things like, you know, from coffee cups to coffee mugs, travel mugs, stuff like that, as well as shirts, hoodies, and stuff like that. Sort of like Guilty, but not competing with Guilty. You know what I'm saying? I was wondering how would y'all feel about it, because I'm thinking about doing it within the next few months, if the channel continues to keep growing the way it's growing. Again, the money that I will make off of it will go straight to A&S Freight Express. I'm not going to eat off of it. The company's going to eat off of it, and an indirect result of y'all purchasing products from the store, again, is going to help build the business. So that's what it is. So if you guys are down for that, let me know. You know, let me know, and then I'll start getting things together, and I'll start chopping ideas up with you guys to make sure that I'm giving you guys what you want as far as product goes, and then also at the same time I'm still, you know, going to be able to grow the business at the same time. So if y'all want to do that, let me know. And understand, this is just me asking you guys if you guys want to promote Truck It Truth from a product side of things. You know what I'm saying? I'm not hurting for money or anything like that. So it's not because my business is in desperate need. Y'all heard about the rates that I put out earlier. I'm definitely not desperate. So it's just trying to give you guys something where you guys could also invest in back into Truck It Truth. So if y'all want to do that, let me know. Chuck Gill said he down for whatever to help people out. That's what's up. He also said, do it. Chuck Gill also said, I gotta tell you what my customer said today. You want to tell me that on the phone, or you want to tell me that on here? Oh yeah, I told one of the viewers that's in here. Yeah, if you want to say it on here, if you want to put that on here, you can. Or if you want to tell me offline, you can. But I got XPO in my pocket now. So I'm doing that automotive stuff that I was talking about. I got them in my pocket now. I got to dedicate 5 dry van trailers to 2 different lanes. So that's why I said I need drivers. I need drivers. So XPO is in my pocket. I'm going to be working with Nightcrawler closely. I'm gonna help Nightcrawler come up, and I like this opportunity. I'm not gonna go into detail about what I'm doing with Nightcrawler. So Nightcrawler, if you in the building, shout out to you. You and I already talked offline, but if Nightcrawler gives me the opportunity, like he's said he's gonna give me, y'all gonna see me in action to help put Nightcrawler in a situation that is going to benefit him 10 times fold, and it's going to make him a successful business owner starting right out the gate. I think, I believe the market that he's playing in is a market full of opportunities, and it's going to be my way of like investing into someone who's followed me on for on Facebook, or not Facebook, but here on YouTube, and he's also going to give me a shout out as a result for this. I'm not asking for anything in return. I'm just asking for him to be successful, to put the work behind the prayer, and spring forward just like everybody else. I'm um I'm gonna help him gain all the information that he needs to make a solid decision in his mind to put him in the track, and then I'm gonna help build him up on his side, and y'all see good things come from that. And so if Nightcrawler don't mind me putting some things out here on YouTube, and actually sitting down and doing stuff with me on YouTube, you know, just to show everybody that what we're talking about over here, what Trucker Gill has came on my channel like and said or told me to tell you guys, that it actually works, is actually true. You could be a testament to that if you down for that. So that's up to you. You understand? Where I'm at, it is team no sleep. All I do is grind and stuff. Alright, so Trucker Gill said, Trucker Gill said, my customer was like, they will never stop working with me because we don't never let them down. Because they are shocked I'm still driving after all these years. You know, that's the beautiful thing right there. Y'all hear that? In trucking, y'all heard I said they'll never compete with me on the last live stream I did. And the title said they can't compete with me. That's the exact reason why, right there, I said they can't compete. Um, I can. You're going to have times where you're going to compete with other motor carriers. You're going to have times where you're going to compete with other, owner operators, whatever, depending on wherever your status is. You're going to have times where you compete with them, but it's that right there is what you're talking about. It's how you set up, it's how you treat your customers, it's how you network, it's how you negotiate, but also time, at the same time, it's also about how you service your customers. It's going to keep your customers in your back pocket at all times. Um, I'm stressed that enough. So whether you're working at a job as a company driver, or as a bus driver, or as a hamburger flipper, or you're out here as an owner operator booking and choosing your own loads and stuff like that, or you're an established carrier with your own customers, how you treat them and how you service them, and how you talk to them and how you act is what you're going to get in return. So y'all just seen Chucky Gill said that his customer will never go anywhere because the service that Chucky Gill and his company or network companies provide to their customers. And not just that, they also see that he's out here still driving to make sure that the service that is provided to the customer is going to be intact. That is my definition of an elite carrier. And if in case y'all don't know, I want to establish and be an elite carrier, motor carrier. So y'all see that. That's what you get by working hard. That's what you get by being fair, being reasonable, and that's what you get by negotiating right. And that's what you get just for being the best of the best, and that's what's happening. So big shout outs to Chuck and Gill on that. Nightcrawler, you still in the building, or did you go to sleep? You just told me I'm still awake and stuff, and you the one who went to sleep. Trucking has not changed. In the years as trucking has been around, it's evolved. I want everybody to understand what I'm saying. Little guy, welcome to the Truck and Truth Show. Welcome over here to Truck and Truth. I'm your boy Aaron Hamilton. I hope you blowed your nose. Alright, but sounding stuffy on your channel, man. And that's just a joke. Don't take it personal. But anyway, trucking has not changed. A lot of people think trucking has changed. Trucking is so different. No, trucking, the foundation of trucking and this whole industry is the same. It's evolved. It's got more technologies. We got different things we do. We got more regulations. But the inner working of trucking has not changed. So I'm going to say it like this. SoCal has been around for a while. Truck and Gill's been around for a while. I've been in trucking for almost 8 years, owner operator for 3. I've had my ups, I've had my downs, I had my hard times, I've had all kinds of stuff, but the foundation of every company that's out here, whether they're mega carriers or whether the RST, no matter what carrier you're at, the foundation is still the same. It's always been the same, and that's the part that won't change. No matter how much easier technology makes it for us, no matter how more comfortable our rides are, trucking, the foundation of trucking is the same. It's all about, and has always been about, building relationships. There's not one carrier out here. There's not one carrier out here that does not have other relationships with other carriers, that does not have relationships with so-called mechanics and stuff to help, give you the better rate. There's not one carrier out here dealing with customers whose customers ain't dealing with other people. There's not one carrier out here that has been able to survive and grow and prosper on their fucking own. I don't give a shit. So SoCal's been out here for a while. I seen SoCal on YouTube being treated like shit. I've seen other people who's been out here doing it for a while that quit making videos, there's great informational videos, being treated like shit by the very people that some of us follow and take information from. This is what it is. Okay? If someone told me right now that the last time I went into a shop and I got my truck worked on, that I was raped in the ass about it, and they're trying to give out information to me, and me understanding the fact that I'm student of the game first, I'd rather listen to that information. You know what I'm saying? Because really, it's not a shot. It's really not no disrespect. It's really not none of that. It's just saying the same thing that Truck Gill's been saying to me in my ear, been saying to you guys, whether he was on the phone or in the comment section commenting about trucking being about networking and about establishing relationships. Okay? We're in an area now where, yeah, it's easy to get raped in this game, but it's also easy to get ahead in this game. And the only way you can get ahead in this game is by, one, picking up the phone and being able to absorb information, being able to talk, being able to weigh out your options. I don't give a shit how I pay or get paid. I don't give a shit how. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a shit how that bill's getting paid. What I care about is how low can I get it. It's all about negotiating. If I have a business relationship with Trucker Gill, and I've had trucks on with Trucker Gill, and Trucker Gill tells me, hey, I got a mechanic over here at the shop, over here at this particular shop that stands behind the work offers decent rates and I know what's going on with my truck or whatever, I'm going to call Trucker Gill's shop that he's referring me to, and I'm basically going to sit here and weigh out my options. You know what I'm saying? And if the shop that Trucker Gill sends me to or, refers me to is a better option than the shop I currently use right now, which is a pretty good shop. You know what I'm saying? I guess and I'm able to wheel my truck over to where his shop is, whether it's down in Texas or up there in New York. Hey, guess what? I'm gonna wheel my truck over there. You know what I'm saying? That's just how the game goes because I'm looking for that better deal. The deal that makes sense for me, that's better for my brand and better for that company. You know what I'm saying? The same people y'all following it right now that gives a lot of information, has buku subscribers and stuff, which is, kudos to them. But what y'all witnessing right now is people getting torn apart. People getting torn apart. That's it. So I wanna make it really clear. I know as far as like what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. But I don't know what I'm doing. I want to make it very clear. I'm not 100% knowing what I'm doing. But just because I got opportunities come to me doesn't mean that I don't have a lot to learn. You know what I'm saying? Lil Guy's an owner operator, works at the same carrier that these two guys that I'm referring to works at. He's his own operator. He's not expanding, not that I know of, but I can understand Lil Guy's situation the same way I understand his other two situations, just because I've been in those situations. If Lil Guy wanted to expand his horizons and shit, I would tell Lil Guy what I know, to help expand his horizons. Because again, that's what trucking is built off of, is networking, and that's all it is. That's the foundation of it. If Trucker Gill, I already told him, I already asked him, what information would you want me to put out here? You know what I'm saying? About him. What does he want to teach y'all? And I'm going to incorporate that in my Numbers Don't Lie series that I'm also going to start talking about tonight. Going to start shooting tonight. So, in this channel, moving forward, y'all going to get Numbers Don't Lie. The foundation. That's what I'm going to start shooting the number one. If you guys want to learn how to do like load securement videos and stuff like that, because I am a flatbedder, I'm not really going to do that. I'm not really going to teach rookie stuff to business. That's what the new guys that starts at Prime and everywhere else is going to do automatically. So I don't need to do that. I want to teach y'all the business end of it, the business end, and I understand networking. It has a little to do with listening, but it has a lot to do with how you listen. It has a lot to do with communication. It has a lot to do on how you are, how you interact with people. It has a lot to do with how you carry yourself, more so than how you listen and stuff. I'm a black guy. I don't got dreads. I mean, I got a beard. I'm gonna end up cutting it in a couple days because it's a little itchy. Well, guess what? My pants ain't sagging off of me. I'm a little chubby, but my shirt fits and stuff. But I'm very, when you come and talk to me on a business level, especially offline, I'm one of the most professional people you will ever speak to. You know what I'm saying? That's why Trucker Gill's in the position he's in. You know what I mean? I heard Trucker Gill conduct business on phones, at dealerships, at his customers' locations. And I don't want to disclose any of the information that he said throughout the phones calls and stuff, but the way Trucker Gill talks to me, or talked to us the other day in a live stream about forecasting and stuff, is a completely different side of the way Chuck Gill talks to his customers. The energy that he gives off to us is completely different with the energy he gives off to other people. I'm an excited person. I'm very excited about shit that I do and shit I'm in the process of doing. And that's the same energy I give off to the people I'm getting ready to start working with. Really, you know what I'm saying? I got a lot of big things happening just for my company itself. So these are things I want to share with y'all. You understand? So if I'm going to share this information with y'all, I want to share it 10 times fold. This is business. That's all it is. We're all business owners. Little guy is an owner operator with one truck, as far as I know. I could be wrong. He could have 5. He could have 3, but as far as I know, he only got one truck, but he's still a business owner. And that's just what it is. And then when you got two business owners clashing, and you got one that's an old head, and you got one that hardly knows what they're doing, and the old head is saying, hey, look, you might want to pump your brakes. You might want to try this. You understand? You might want to try this. You might want to do these things, and then it's going to put you in a better situation than the person that's basically ain't got no time in the game should stop and listen. Because them old heads is the reason why mega carriers exist. Y'all understand what I just said? The old heads are the reason why mega carriers exist. So, so if little guy ever wants to expand his fleet, and he ever looks for advice, holla at me. I'm the trucking truth, man. I can get you from 1 truck to 5 trucks. I can get you from fucking 5 trucks to 10 trucks right now. You know what I'm saying? Trucker Gil can get you from 20 trucks to 100 trucks. And all it is just by listening to what a person says, taking that information. I don't want to change the concept of business. All I want to do is change the concept of thinking. And that's the whole deal. You know, everybody in this game to try to sell everybody a dream. Gil has not sold me one damn dream. I told Gil about the race that I want to put out. Gil told me not to do it. He didn't really say not to do it, but Gil said it might be a little too high. You know what I'm saying? He said, run your numbers first. He said, run my numbers first. Make sure that I'm actually able to pay, you know, these drivers and the teams that I'm actually able to pay what I'm saying I'm going to pay them. You know, and the thing is I ran my numbers twice just to make sure that the numbers I'm getting back and knowing what I'm going to be profiting, you know, looking at the profit margins and stuff like that was actually what it was. So, you know, and that was before he even asked me. He asked me one time to run my numbers. Right before I even asked him, I ran my numbers. The second time told me to run my numbers, I ran my numbers right after he asked me to. So I did it before I even asked him the question, and I redid it just to make sure I didn't make a mistake or whatever before I actually put the numbers out. And then I also did a sideline deal. You know, what it do is they bring me drivers that I'm willing to pay upwards to $5,000 per referral, depending on the situation of the team or the solo drivers. So think about that. Think about that. The only reason why I'm able to make the moves that I'm able to make is because of old heads like Trucker Gill. Also, you know, people that I work for that's showing me this game inside and out. It's just what it is. I cannot be a dick to any of these guys. I can't be an asshole to any of these guys. I can't be arrogant to any of these guys. I cannot overlook the fact that where they're at is where I want to be. So moving forward, I'm gonna teach you guys how to get to where I'm at. 5 years from now, if I'm where Trucker Gill's at, I'm gonna teach you guys how to get to where I'm at that point too. So that's where this number series coming out is coming out. Nightcrawler's gonna give me a chance to help him get established into a point to get him where I'm at, and hopefully able to surpass where I'm actually sitting at right now. And Nightcrawler is a good dude. And Nightcrawler, from what I know, is he real serious about this. And I got from now to November to help him get started. So, and it's all free. This is all networking. This is all what it's supposed to do. This is how trucking is supposed to be. Trucking is not a job. It's not a career. It's a lifestyle. And we're all brothers and sisters out here doing the same thing. And how far you want to take trucking is how far you want to go with it. And that is what it is. Success is in the eye of the beholder. So that's my map out for what I'm about to be doing. Roast Tube is coming soon. It's just going to be delayed by a couple more weeks. Numbers don't lie. It's going to be the new series I air every Monday. And I can't promise you what time. And then don't forget about Truck and True Vlogs. I'm going to start putting out every Friday. I'm going to get back on the ball with that. And it is what it is. But as far as me continuing to keep entertaining the bullshit, I will call people out that's like giving out wrong information. I'll call them out like that. But as far as me like trying to entertain and shit like that, not gonna do it. Shout out to Guilty 718. If y'all want me to start that store and stuff like that, and y'all really serious about it, want to promote the Trucker Truth brand, let me know. Y'all heard Trucker Gil tell me to go ahead and do it. So, you know, he said do it. I might just go ahead and do it. But if you guys want that too, maybe I can start putting phrases that you guys say on the back of a shirt next to Mother Trucker. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Lil Guy for stopping through. I noticed you finally subscribed to my damn channel. I've been watching you for over like fucking 50 years and shit. You finally subscribed to my channel. So I appreciate that. But I'm just not going to entertain the bullshit, man. Shout out to SoCal. Shout out to Trucker Gil. Shout out to everybody, man, that's out here that's actually doing what they doing. Shout out to Nightcrawler. Shout out to Clinton. Clinton is also another dude I want to work closely with because he's also wanting to start his own company as well, too. Hey, man, as long as my name is ringing bells, I like it. I love it. That's all I'm with. If I can grow my platform, again, if I can grow my damn platform, I know I'm going to at least help a few people out there that wants to go from here to here. And that's all I really want to do. You know, I'm doing this whole YouTube not just for the entertainment and exercise my my damn what do you call that? You know, putting shit together ability, that little talent, that editing stuff. Because for those who don't know, I am a photographer, you know, on the side. I do shoot pictures, like I really do. And I'm even gonna start selling pictures online too. If I start this store, I'm gonna sell pictures. Like I just took this really nice shot of a damn bridge, and I don't know if I can put it, I don't know if I can upload it. See, I don't know shit about that. But whatever. Oh yeah, now I'm the shit. Now y'all high with me right now. I didn't know I could do this. Anyway, I don't know. I can't upload a picture, but in my next video, what I'll do is I'll put some pictures actually of what I be shooting and stuff. Some of it's from out here, some of it's from my hometown and shit. Like I'm a really dope photographer, so I might start selling those literally on the same line that I might sell the t-shirts and stuff. You know, and y'all can get them as digital prints, put them in your house, office, wherever. But, you know, I got some dope shit as a photographer. Plus, I take portrait shots all the time. And I'm also going to be getting into shooting commercials and other stuff, like, on the side. I'm just working my way up. So I want to use YouTube as a platform to showcase that and work on my crafts as when it comes to editing these videos and stuff like that with the stuff I got. But my main passion is trucking, and that's my main goal, is just to give y'all the content that I feel like y'all need, that's true, you know, that's based off of facts. And I'll say it like this: I can argue with people over motherfucking religion, beliefs, myths and all that, but you can't argue fact. And that's all I want to give y'all is straight facts, and I'm using it. So, Nightcrawler, if you in the building, hey, tell everybody hello, man. And it's definitely a good pleasure to be working with you, man. And if anybody else out there that's actually serious about getting into the business like Clinton, I definitely would like to work closely beside you. And these guys are not even in trucking. I'm gonna say it like that. That's how cool it is. These guys not even in trucking, and I want to help them build their own small fleet and become a carrier in this game. You know what I'm saying? Again, it's all about networking, and it's also about giving out the right information. YouTube, if you are doing it right, things are gonna come. And again, off these videos and stuff like that, I'm not gonna make no money off of it. I'm not gonna charge no one to learn something. So if I start the store, no one ever buys nothing, I'm not gonna stop doing YouTube. I'm gonna continue to keep doing YouTube to get out that information. Payment for me is seeing you succeed. That's it. That's the whole reason why Trucker Gill is working with me. So it doesn't matter what it is. But what I will not do is I will not shit on those that's trying to help me come up. And I would definitely pay homage to those who's where I want to be. You know what I'm saying? If they're at a level of driving and I want to better my driving, what am I going to do? I'm going to follow someone that drives better than me and learn the tricks of the trade. That's why they put trainers in trucks full of rookies. Even though I think they do it wrong, but I'm just saying that's why they do it. It's the same thing. So that's why I encourage anyone who's in this trucking business that wants to build a business to get a mentor. You know what I'm saying? A real mentor. Because if I sit here and there's some things that Trucker Gill's already told me not to do, and I changed my whole fundamental on how to do it. Because even when he broke it down, it made a lot more better sense. And then that's just what it is. So shout out to Trucker Gill, Nightcrawler for giving me that chance. Little guys in the building. Uh, hey man, it is what it is. And I don't even know how you been hearing my name, man. Where you be hearing my name from? People shout me out from some of these like large ass motherfucking channels and shit. I just rang doorbells and shit. But anyone got a question? Anyone got anything they want to say? Topics? What y'all want to talk about? This is now your time. I said what I had to say. So let's talk about y'all. What y'all want to talk about? Y'all can roast me right now too. I'm gonna tell you, I got clapbacks. Oh, y'all leaving? Y'all leaving? The show wasn't over, people. I'm just saying, what y'all want to talk about? I just want to know what y'all want to talk about. I got Boo Magoo. Thanks for being real. Hey, man, I appreciate it. That's all I want to be, is real. Being real is just being who you are. Being real is being humble in the craft that you're in. Being real is just, keeping it straight. That's all it is. I'm going to make mistakes. Don't get me wrong. I'm human. But that's all I want to do is be real, Nothing more, nothing less. So where everybody at? What's everybody want to talk about? Little guy must have left. Trucker Gill must have left. His phone calling me a bitch and shit. He's probably trying to tell me I need to smoke a real cigarette again. But I'm trying to tell you, dude, if you got the flavor off of this motherfucker that I'm getting, man, you would put them damn cigarettes down in a heartbeat. I'm just saying. This right here got 6 grams of nicotine in it, and I forget what the hell it's called, but it's lemony. It's pretty fucking good. But what's up? I got another viewer. So what's up, man? What's everybody want to talk about? Y'all could roast me. Y'all could speak your mind. Y'all can tell me like what y'all want, what y'all thinking about. Who do I have in the building? See, I got 4 people. I know I got Rocky in the building. I had Nightcrawler in the building. I had Trucker G in the building. I had Lil Guy in the building. Gil in the building. And Boo Magoo was in the building. I don't know why I like that name, but that name is funny as hell. Boo Magoo. I'm gonna take a Boo Magoo later. Yeah, man. But what y'all want to talk about? What's on y'all's mind? How's y'all's night going? Or day, depending on where y'all at. How's everybody doing out there? This is Trucking Truth. Vaping is very bad for your health. I'm just saying. Uh, the research I've done in vaping is actually better for my health. I mean, personally, I feel better because I vape. I know, um, I know there's not a lot of studies out to really look at the long-term effect. Besides, you hear some people talking about popcorn lung. Me personally, off of my experience, I feel better on vape than I do on the cancer sticks. And I used to smoke regularly, all the time on the cancer sticks. I breathe better. I run better. I got back into exercising and stuff just recently. So believe it or not, I love vaping. I could taste my food again. So I think vaping in my opinion, is better. So unless there's like some document out there, some study that's been done where it shows that vaping is worse, you know, and it's got like worse long term effect, I would love to see it. I'll go back to cigarettes in a heartbeat. But believe it or not, Flatbed Dominican, he said, "What's going on? Welcome." Hey, what's happening, man? Welcome back to Truck of Truth. I know you was in here the other day. What's happening? 809. Richard Lord. Oh, Rich Lord. Rich Lord. Now, Lady DeWanda said, "How are you and Mama doing?" Hey, Mama is doing great. She's 3 months away from, popping our little son. But other than that, we're doing great. We're expanding. I got a lot of new customers now. So yeah, other than that, doing great. How are you doing? But as far as vaping goes, like I love vaping. It's the best part about vaping is my wife. She doesn't have to go around smelling tobacco and cigarettes off of me. The other best part about vaping is when I'm dealing with brokers face to face, or I'm dealing with shippers and stuff like that face to face. I'm going there. I'm smelling a lot better. They're not dealing with the smell of tobacco on me. Um, my truck smells better. Everything in here just smells better, man. So that's another reason why I like vaping. So how's everybody else doing? So anyway, let's make this conversation about y'all for a while. But it's starting to get cold, so I'm gonna start up the truck. I'm on now. This is y'all's chance to interact with me. Alright, so this is my chance to talk to y'all. And this is y'all's chance to talk to me. Let's talk, let's communicate, let's whatever questions y'all have, let's put it out on the line. Let's let's address some stuff. Y'all can roast me. Y'all can talk about my big old my head. My head is huge. It has a huge head too. And at least I do know my son actually got my nose, so that's cool. He got my wife's eye sockets, but I think he's gonna come out my eyes too. He also got my lips. So my son's got my nose, eyes, and lips. So I think that's pretty cool. When do usually rate pop off for open deck? Open deck is rates usually, in my opinion, rates are popping right now, and it's actually kind of early for the season, but rates went up dramatically right now in the open day. So but usually between mid-March is when you'll start seeing it open up. and then clear up until around October is when you'll see it soar. Around July and August, you'll see it at its highest peak, and then it'll start leveling off, but you know, still when mostly things are above $2 a mile for the open deck freight. And then October, November, it starts dwindling down dramatically. So that's how it is. So rates are opened up now in the flatbed market, but I just gave you the usual perspective of it. Right now, coils that out of AK Steel is moving for almost $4 a mile on 600 miles. So that's pretty good rate coming out of it on spot market. I don't know if you heard me clearly, but I'm just trying to get a little warm. I left my truck off for a little bit. What's good, One Rich? Welcome to the building. What's happening? It's so hopefully that answers your question there, Flatbed Dominican. That's just my opinion is underlined by facts, and all you got to do is, if you want to check out rates and stuff like that, I definitely encourage you to get on like 123 low board, any DAT type of low board, or truckersedge.net is a good place to go to be able to, you know, to do spot market freight. But right now, the open deck, whether it's step deck or whether it's flatbed, it is soaring right now. It is soaring right now. The economy is great right now, so the open deck is definitely up and going. Boomagoo asks how much experience is needed to drive for me. I'm looking for 8 months to a year experience at least, at the minimum. So you got to have at least 8 months to drive for me. Of course, you got to be 21 or older. And again, everything's 1099. You can send me an email at asfx15@gmail.com, or you can give me a call. I left my number on my last live feed, but I also go in and I talked about, you know, what I'm paying solo and team drivers, and, you know, basically what I'm offering them. So if you want to, man, check out that video. It's called New Rates, and they cannot compete with me, basically. So check that out. One Rich says, I got in contact with Guilty Good Looking. Hey man, hey, it's no problem. I'm saying, if you're looking to build a YouTube platform and you're looking to build you know, get better as far as like your Instagram and stuff goes, hey, Guilty is definitely the guy to go to. Boomagoo says, does it matter where you live? At this time, no, it does not matter where you live. Me personally, where are you from? That is a good question. And you also asked if there's any benefits. As of right now, as far as like healthcare benefits, no. If you had healthcare benefits within the last 60 days, or at least within the last 60 days when you actually sign on with me, I can get you into, oh man, call me, nigga. Call me, man. But benefits wise, as long as you have benefits within the last 60 to 90 days, I can put you in contact to get insurance, and then I'm gonna have to, and I would definitely help you out in those regards for like medical, dental, and vision. So yeah, and again, that's something that we would have to talk about over the phone. But with everything that's 1099, there's certain things that I cannot do as a business, being in business, and there's certain things that I can do. So just definitely check me out. You go grab, like I said, asfx15@gmail.com. You can email me, or you can give me a call. Just get my number off that last video. Alright, anybody else gonna be let's talk. Where's everybody at? Where's everybody at? Fire away. Fire the questions away. Let's talk. Tell you how my night's going. Good. Drink Mountain Dew. Yeah. Flatbed. Yeah, you did. Thanks. I was doing flatbed before, but now I'm starting with a new company doing step deck. I'm getting ready to get into the process of doing step deck. Landstar, I'm working with a Landstar broker that has direct contact information. Has actually got well, he's got a direct customer that he brokers for, but that does a dedicated lane. And I'm kind of interested in doing that, is if I can, you know, definitely fill that capacity. When I would need about 5 trucks just dedicated to that one alone, on top of XPO and AK Steel and Nucor and stuff like that that I'm doing stuff for with now. But the benefits about being in a small carrier, you get paid more, but you don't have, I mean, you get a lot of resources, but you don't have a lot of drivers to go around, just so I can even make a commission rate. So, but the hardships is like when you get different opportunities that you do not want to say no to, is you just gotta put the people in place. And that's why networking is the best thing in the world. Networking is the best thing in the world. And that's why I need drivers, because I got customers that really want me to work with them, and I really want to work with them at the same time. So that's basically what I want to do. So with Boo Magoo living in Wisconsin, believe it or not, that's not, I don't know what part of Wisconsin. Hopefully not way up there by the Canadian border, but he lives closer to Chicago. I can at least get you home every other weekend, and it would be an OTR position though, just to be honest with you. And you do get to take your truck home. So I do see that. So boom. But that's the whole benefit. But shout out to you. But open deck, the step decks, it's slightly a different market, but it's all the same. It all pays basically the same. But what the step decks is you have more of an opportunity to haul specialty equipment or vehicles and stuff that I can't technically put on the top of a conventional 48-foot flatbed. So yeah, you can make a killing. You can make a killing on that. I don't recommend doing though, if you go on step deck, I don't recommend getting a step deck Conestoga. I don't recommend that, just because step deck, I don't know why they have step deck Conestogas. I really don't. Because in my opinion, that's going to limit you on what you can haul on a step deck. You can get freight on a step deck that could pay upwards of $5 or $6 spot market freight, but the fact is they're vehicles and they might be oversized, and with you having a Conestoga on it, it would make it a lot harder for you to be able to, you know, go up and down the road and stuff like that. So I do think Conestoga for like a regular, being on top of a regular conventional flatbed like this guy right in front of me, is the best way to go, especially if you're dealing with mostly coils and stuff like that. But as far as like doing it on a step deck, I never understood why people want that. To me, that just knocks you out the market. But that's my opinion. Some people do got specialty stuff that you can actually close your Conestoga on and call it a day. Hey, that's cool. So what else? Anybody else got anything? Nope. Ain't nobody else want to talk anymore. Alright, well, Anyway, I just wanted to give y'all that basic information, let y'all know where I'm heading at in the future, and telling y'all what I'm doing with Roast Tube. I'm pushing it back out just a couple of weeks, so just keep me y'all informed. And then I'm gonna start doing Numbers Do Not Lie. So I'm actually gonna start recording both of these tonight, right here in about a few minutes. But that's all I really wanted to say. Get off my chest, let y'all know. Starting the store. If y'all feel like I needed to, comment down below. Let me know if y'all want me to go ahead and start that online store. Sell some prints, sell some shirts, sell some coffee mugs, sell some all kinds of stuff. And what I'll do is, even in my next video that I post, I will put in some of the pictures that I've already took. Anyway, I don't care if y'all heard it over here, or shit, excuse me. I don't care if y'all heard it over there. I hope to God y'all didn't hear it over there. But over here, I'm only going to give y'all the mother trucking truth. I'm about to sit here and get to work on some other shit. So I got to get to work. I'm going to catch you guys on the other side. Peace out. Keep it easy.